Hey guys, Jungle Explorer here again with another trail camera review. This time we're going to be reviewing the HC600 from the Victure company. They sent me this trail cam, asked me to put it out in the field, test it out, and do a review for them. So that is what I'm doing. Alright guys, so let's just start by busting it out of the box. Now I've already had this unit out in the field. I just brought it in from the field, but put it back in the box to kind of show you the box, and then it comes in. Alright, so there's the unit, and it comes with your standard features, a strap, but this one comes with the wall mounting plate, which I really like because I use it to mount to trees. A lot more dependable and flexible than the actual strap here. Okay, so it has a data cord also with it, which I never use those because I always just pull the cards out. Alright, let's get the box out of the way here. Alright guys, so I've had this camera out in the field for 12 days and I gathered a lot of data on it, and we're going to talk about that. If you just are watching this video to see the images and the video samples that I'm going to show, I'm going to throw a number up on screen, the minute and second you need to jump to see those right now, so you can skip what I'm about to talk about, all the features and the stats, if you're not interested in those. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to run through some basic features right here before I get started with the stats. Let me just pop it open here. I do like this. It's got the one little opening door with a single latch, big latch to grab hold of, easy to open. It has the forward-facing LCD screen that's connected to the actual camera. So when you're mounting it and you turn it on, you can actually see what the camera is covering. So it helps you aim the camera and get the right coverage of it. That's really good. It has illuminated buttons, so you can see those in the dark. That's really good. Okay, so it has the side-mounted SD card slot, which I really like. Easy to get the card in there and out again. So no, that I hate the ones that are on the bottom, especially the ones that use the micro SD cards like this, because as some of y'all already know, you can drop those in the deep grass in the field and they're hard to find, they're hard to hold on to, hard to get out, especially for guys with big fingers like me. Alright, another great feature about this camera is the battery pack, which is a push button release for the battery pack here. Cool, I love these kind that have that battery pack you can take in and out. It's so much easier to work with. The settings are pretty easy to go through. I don't need to walk through that. You know how to do those. Okay, that's about, let's see here. It has the tripod screw on the bottom, DC power port, strap right here, and also you can use ropes, both top and bottom. It has rope loops, and that's a pretty neat feature there. Okay, so let's talk about the stats. Okay, so testing time in the field, 12 days. Settings was 3 photos and 1 1-minute video with a 30-minute delay in activation between the times that the motion detector is going to be activated. So when I put the batteries in the camera, all batteries were tested at 1.6 volts. Okay? Okay, so 12 days in the field, I got 186 pictures and 62 videos. That's exactly 1 video for every 3 pictures. That's perfect. There were no glitches there. Did that. Total data size for those was 18 gigabytes. Okay, really big data size for that amount of pictures, okay, and videos. But remember, I am shooting a full 1-minute video, and this is a 1080p HD camera, okay? But let's go to the image sizes and to the videos. The average image size for this camera was from 4.7 megabytes to 6 megabytes per picture. That is extremely high, guys. That is massively high. I mean, not even the camera that I'm shooting with, which is a Sony a6500 Pro camera, most of my JPEG images are going to come in under that size. So the image size on this is a little bit too big for what it is. Okay, video size, the average per second size for videos was 4.8 megabytes per second. Now that also is very high. Most cameras are between 1 and 2 megabytes per second for video. This one is almost 5 megabytes per second, and that's one reason I had such high data usage, 18 gigabytes. So that's a little high for this quality of camera, but we'll talk about the quality of the images and videos later. Okay, so when I pulled the batteries out and tested them, the average battery had a remaining voltage of 1.46 volts. So they started out at 1.26 volts, and the remaining voltage was 1.46 volts. That's a little high usage for 12 days, but considering that I was shooting full 1-minute videos, and most of those were at night and had to keep the infrared illuminators in, I'm going to say that battery usage was average efficiency. Not high efficiency or not low, but average efficiency for the test time. Okay, I'm shooting those 1-minute videos really exhausts the batteries when it has to keep those infrared lights on at night. So that was a little excessive, but I did it on purpose to really give us a good idea of what the camera can do. Alright, so now I'm going to show you some samples. I'm going to throw a picture up here. This is what I call the bright day shot. I always start off with that, the bright day shot. This is the best possible picture you're going to get. And it's a pretty good picture. The color balance is reasonable. The sky is blue, grass is yellow, the feeder is orange or red, kind of a burnt red primer color. You know, so those are all that color, very good color balance. It's not hued to green or hued to yellow or hued to purple there. So that's good color balance. Alright, and the next picture I'm going to throw up here is a late afternoon picture. We've got a couple little fawns there, yearlings underneath the feeder. That's a very good picture. Very clear, very sharp, and the color balance is excellent on that picture there too as well. Okay, this is a late afternoon picture with little red sky in the back. Got a hog at the feeder. It's a little bit darker, but a pretty decent picture. No question about it. Very good picture. Here is a morning shot, and this is such a cool shot. There's a dove that was flying straight at the camera, and it just caught it with the wings up in the air. A unique. I thought it was pretty cool, so I put that on there. But this is an earlier morning shot here. Okay, so here's a nighttime shot. This is a buck at the feeder, little bitty fork buck there, and here's a hog at the feeder. Okay. All right. So now let me go ahead and I'm going to put some videos up for you. Now the first video I'm going to put up is of some deer at the feeder in the late afternoon. And you know, it's not bad video, but it's not what I expected for the size of the video. Almost 5 megabytes per second. I expected a higher quality video. But it's good video, no doubt about it. All right, so this is where it was kind of the nighttime video was not quite as bright as I expected it to be. It's kind of dark, and it doesn't illuminate. You know, out there you see that buck. He's in the middle, but if he was off the edge, you wouldn't be able to see him very well. Okay, and here is a late afternoon. You know, it seems to do a lot better in the daytime, but it has it struggles at night. So there's your samples there. Okay, so here are my impressions overall of the camera. I like the camera. I like the design of the camera. I like everything about the design. This is, in my opinion, based on all the cameras I've done, this is the best design as far as a case and everything of a camera that I've seen. I really like everything about the design. As far as the quality of the images, the daytime images are really, really good. You know, some of the best I've seen. Nighttime images just aren't up to par. They're, for some reason, and I think that has to do with the black lights. They're just not very bright. The images are pretty good, but then when you get to the video, it's just dark and very grainy. And I've seen a lot better nighttime video out of other cameras. Not saying that it's bad, not saying that it's not worth it, but just saying that it is not as good in the nighttime video department as some other cameras that I have seen. Well, I hope I've answered all your questions about this camera right here. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Remember, I'll post a link to the products in this video underneath the video in the description area. Just click on that show more and you'll see those there. Also, connect with me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Those will be down there. And this is the Jungle Explorer signing out.